Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we'll be going over a Mother Witch Pekka deck, also with the graveyard in it. It's kind of uncommon to see a Pekka graveyard deck right now, especially in the current meta. But I gotta say, I'm doing it with my friend Vikram in this video. The last game will be his gameplay and the first two ones will be mine. This deck is perfect if you're trying to push a late ladder this season right now, or if you're looking to max out a deck for next season. Alright, last thing before we get right into this video, just big shout out to the organization and for Vikram for joining me here. Alright guys, let's get right into this first matchup. So in this first matchup, I really like to hold the graveyard until it's very last minute of the game, very last push to win the game or something like that. And I don't like to show the graveyard until I absolutely have to, because in this type of a deck with the Pekka and the Mother Witch, they're just assuming those are your win conditions. And so when you throw in that graveyard at the very end, they're like, what the heck, where did that come from? They might have thought we were holding a rocket, a lightning, maybe just a spell cycle possibly with this deck, because that is also a good option. But yeah, so when you hit them with the graveyard at the end, then you'll see later on, but it really gets them. And so just starting off, if I don't have the Goblin Hut in hand, I just try to go and cycle to the Goblin Hut, because the Goblin Hut really helps you build up that strong push. And especially if you have that Goblin Hut already down going into double elixir, that's great. And like right here I go and I put it on the right side, put it behind the crown tower. You can put it in between the crown towers, and if you put it in between, it's more of a defense, that's more of an offensive one. And if you put it behind the crown towers, it's more of a defensive. You're just kind of sitting back waiting for the good push. And so alright, right here he's going to go in Goblin Barrel. I'm actually not going to worry too much about it. I could have snowballed there, but I really just wanted to save up to get my Pekka out, because it's minute 43, none of us have really pushed all that much. He just fireballed and hit my king tower by accident. Complete accident on his part, I'm assuming. And let's see what happens right here. So the Spirit Goblins are going to do some damage. Pekka's just going to walk up nice and slow. We're going to put those arrows, it's not the minion horde right there. Alright, yeah, we got a good push. We can just drop the graveyard right here, but we're just going to go and snowball. Good thing we saved that snowball, because it looks like log bait decks, they really try and get you to use that log, of course, but in this case we have a snowball instead of a log, and I'd much rather use a snowball for offense than I would for defense for the Goblin Barrel there. Because the Goblin Barrel only does, what, about 800 damage if you don't touch it, and 800 damage when all the cards are like level 9. It does about 1,000 if maxed out. So again, I'm going to go right here with this defensive push, put the Mother Witch right in front of the hut. We're going to go Pekka in front of that as soon as we get it. But of course he goes and fireballs before I get the chance, so I'm going to go Pekka behind and just try and build up another push, and now that his fireball is down. So since his fireball is down, we see the Goblin Barrel coming in. He does it on the right side, which is good, so none of my troops can hit it. And that flying machine is a little too far up, because now it'll just go in front of the Pekka, which is not what we wanted. But it's okay, we got the arrows to take care of the minion horde. So we're good right there. Snowball for that Skarmy. And here we go with the graveyard coming in. He's not expecting we got a strong push. Fireball's just the Mother Witch, leaving the flying machine and like 4 Spirit Goblins alive. Let's see if this graveyard can win it here. We got 10 seconds, 400 health, and that's it. Alright, so this is the first game. I got 5 more seconds. That Goblin Barrel won't get hit. Alright, now we defend with the arrows right there, and we Goblin Barrel, and that's game right there. Alright, so game number 1 in the books. Alright guys, let's get right into game 2. So game 2 is going to be another classic challenge. And I started the video a little late here. As you can see, he already earthquaked my Goblin Hut, and we'll just see how to play right here. I always love going with the Pekka from behind, building up a push, mainly just because that's how I usually play my favorite ladder deck, and well, my ex-favorite ladder deck. Now I've turned into more of a battle healer, e-golem type of a player. And I say that with dramatic effect because I have gotten BM'd excessively way too much for playing that, but I'm almost at 6,300 trophies and I gotta get it somewhere, whatever it takes, and whatever it takes, man. So if that's what I gotta do to get the 6,300 trophies, I'm gonna go eagle them all the way, although it is no skill and it has hurt me in esports. But anyway, back to this matchup right here. So kind of at a standstill. He's up about 400 damage on the right tower, and I'm going to go again with my Goblin Hut defensively right there. As I said earlier in the video, defensively is behind the tower. He's going to go and Earthquake it again, which is kind of what we expected. We actually lose 2 elixir right there. Not the best, but we are just trying to wait out the time a little bit, not really sit at 10 elixir. And we're going to push the left side here with the Pekka, because I keep putting the Goblin Hut on the right side, so he keeps using Earthquake on the right. Therefore, he wants to keep pushing the right side. So if I keep pushing the left, he's not going to want to invest too much elixir in defending it. And so we'll go right here with this Mother Witch Graveyard Pekka push right here. Look at this. We got all three going on. We're gonna get a mini pig out of that baby dragon. Hopefully, we're gonna put those bats down. Ice Woods falls to the Pekka without even touching it. And now the E-Giants is going to get rolled by the Pekka. Again, the Graveyard's just going to go to town because no one's expecting a Mother Witch Graveyard deck. Props to Vikram for putting this together. Next game's going to be all on him right now. And let's see if we can pull out a 3-crown, or maybe if we play defensive. He kind of stops that push right there. And let's see if we just play defensively a little bit. We have 500 damage left on our tower. So we're just going to sit here 30 more seconds. Hopefully we can defend. It is a very good defensive deck. You just kind of have to know how to play it right, but he can Earthquake Cycle us, so I think that's what he's trying to do here. We'll see, but we're going to be careful putting our Goblin Hut down because we don't want to lose too much elixir. Alright, so he's going to go in for a strong push. 19 seconds left. He's not going to Earthquake Cycle us. Instead, I'm just going to arrow, snowball, stop his troops completely. About 10 more seconds left. There's that Earthquake Cycle. He probably could have done it earlier because he has a lot of 1 and 2 elixir troops. But I'm just going to go Graveyard just for the heck of it. And I think that's going to be game right there. Game 2 is now a wrap. Onto the Vikram game. Alright guys, this is the last game. It's one that we've all been waiting for. And this is Vikram, the one who made this deck, the one who created it, founded it, and the one who plays it the best that I know. And a big shout out to the organization, as they were the ones that helped me to start my stream, start my YouTube, my Discord. They've really just been supporting me in every which way, and I just want to give them a big shout out to here. And Vikram's in the organization, and I have to include him. So here we go with Vikram's game right here. He likes playing it a little more aggressively at the start than I do, so maybe that is the correct way to play it, but of course you can play it either way, whichever way you feel is correct. And he likes to go with this Pekka Mother Witch right here to stop this Golem beatdown deck that he's going against. Maybe a Night Witch in there against in the deck that he's going against. So I guess we'll find out real quick. He's arrows to stop those bats right there. He's gonna arrows to stop his little piggies and his Mother Witch. I don't think that push will get a hit right there. I think the Pekka and the mini pig will fall. It'll be real close. Yeah, Pekka will fall. Mini pig gets one little mini hit in there. And now we're gonna go right on to the Goblin Hut. He likes placing the Goblin Hut a little offensively, and he likes doing it right there just in case, maybe build up a push a little faster. In case he puts that Golem down, then the Golem will be targeted over that Goblin Hut. It's a good placement right there. It's probably the better placement than the way I play it, but of course he knows better. So we'll check it right here. So now he's gonna play defensive and try to stop this big push coming on the left side. And if he can stop this push, it should be an easy win for him. There he goes and clones that on the left side. Nice snowball and arrows there to back up and just completely get rid of that clone. It only took 5 elixir and he stopped, I don't know, about a 15 elixir push right there. And now he's going to go super strong on the left, possibly Graveyard? Let's see. The right side also just sneakily got in there because of the Goblin Hut. And that's what the Goblin Hut can do when you're focusing on one lane and the Goblin Hut's in the other. It can really just start to tear down the tower. And it's going to just keep taking this one on the right side, it's looking like. He's just stopping this Golem beatdown on the left, not letting it get any damage on the left side whatsoever. Slowly but surely taking that right side tower with that Goblin Hut. And it's looking like his opponent just doesn't even care about the right tower. He's got 10 seconds left. He really should be worrying a little bit about his right tower, but it's looking like he won't. And maybe those spear goblins right there will run over to the right after finishing off that Golem. Let's see if they get a hit. 200 damage left. Alright, there he goes. He puts the Scar Me, else that would have been game right there. Alright, so maybe one Spear Goblin hit right here. He goes Golem on the left, but he's got to be careful. Alright, there's that Graveyard. Graveyard will win it for him right here. And that's what I love about this deck. You can save the Graveyard until your very last card, until you're about to win. And that's exactly how you win with this deck. Alright guys, that'll be all for this video today. I know it's a little short. I only wanted to get about 10-minute video in just to see maybe if this is the right time length for me, for the viewers. Let me know in the comments down below which video time length you think is the best. I personally kind of like the 15-minute videos. I have made a 30 before, I've made a 10. Just let me know which video length you like the best. And again, I want to try and start a question of the day to start for my daily uploads that I'm going to do real soon. Questions could be like any Clash Royale related question, maybe something not Clash Royale related, just anything, any general topics, just let me know. And just want to get back to the subscribers and really just be active in the community. Don't forget to join my Discord, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.